It is my pleasure to introduce you to our next speaker, Miss Dina Cohen. Dina Cohen, actually, I met her in Israel and a friend introduced me to her saying, she is excellent. I said, okay, so you get prepared here for an excellent presentation now. So Dina has an experience of 11 years in integral education. Dina has studied, taught, and worked in various fields, including developing and delivering parenting courses, teaching primary school students. Her bachelor degree in science was obtained at the Hebrew University in Israel. She conducted research during her master's degree in education, Gordon College of Education in Israel. She holds a teaching certificate, and in addition, she holds certificates in computer science and business management obtained in Australia. Dina is an expert in developing and delivering integral educational content. During the COVID era, she was part of a team that developed Zoom connection games, educational content in virtual worlds, and delivered gamification courses to children, teens, and adults on Zoom. Currently, Dina is an English teacher in a primary and junior high school in Israel, and she is also working with a startup team previously financed by the Israeli Ministry of Education, developing social content in the Minecraft computer game for schools. So we are delving right into the topic here. So the title of the presentation is Minecraft Cutting Edge Tool for Integral Education. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to Ms. Dina Cohen.
Thank you so much, Joachim. And I'd like Kathy to join. And please, Kathy, we'll add you. There you go. Hello, Kathy.
Thank you, Angelica. Like you, I've had this wonderful privilege of knowing Dina for about 7 years now. And I too have admired her work, as many others do, from the very beginning. Both of us are educators and now immersed in integral education. Dina, would you please begin to demonstrate to all of us who are educators, parents, and those interested in new educational techniques, how you have successfully brought the concept of integral education into our world, and also for those in the next generation. And now I present again to you, Dina Cohen.
Thank you very much, Kathy, and thank you, everyone. I will just share the screen and I will just start. Just to tell the moderators, people are coming in, probably some of my friends. Okay, so here we go. Hello, Kathy. Hello, everyone. I am privileged and I'm very, very happy to be here today. And I thank all of you for showing interest in this topic. I trust that you will drive valuable insights from this presentation. Okay. In this presentation, I will expose an innovative approach to integral education through the integration of multiplayer gaming in virtual environments, with a particular focus on Minecraft. To begin, I will introduce the social virtual school, of which I'm a part of, who we are and what our vision is. I will continue by exploring the cultural significance of multiplayer gaming within virtual worlds. I will then proceed with a concise description of integral education, laying out its objectives and main principles. Subsequently, I will clarify our perspective on leveraging this gaming phenomenon to enrich educational experiences for children, both in general education contexts and more specifically within the framework of integral education. Lastly, real-life examples will be provided to illustrate the implementation of integral education goals and principles within the Minecraft platform. So, as we are aware, visuals often convey more meaning than mere words. Therefore, let us begin by viewing a clip that provides insight into the social virtual school. Please.
Good morning, everybody.
We're going into Minecraft again. Have you ever been to New York? Today you will be in New York. The virtual social program is a merger between gaming worlds and the educational world. We chose the most loved, the most well-known platform, Minecraft, and that is where we take them on a learning experience. They go on a journey where they learn many things in a tangible, experiential way, and all this while acquiring social skills and achieving a common goal. Are you ready? Good, so now we will take off.
Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
The kids in teams receive an assignment in the space station through an animation of the captain that presents their assignment on Earth. It's good to see you, team. We have a very serious problem to solve today. I am talking about the problem of global food waste. There are millions of poor and hungry people in the world. Today, team, you will try to offer a solution to this problem. You will land in Times Square in New York, that is in North America. They go to Earth, and that's where they execute their assignment. So they are teleported to New York. Your assignment today, team, is to gather food leftovers from restaurants and transfer them to the shelter in Chinatown. You can actually see them wandering in the streets of New York while sitting on their chairs in Petah Tikva. Wow, there are real shops here. All the shops in the street are the exact copy of the real street. They work with Google Maps in real and precise places in New York. Do you realize how much food is thrown away? In the chest, there are packages of 80 kilo each. Through this, they practice many skills, both social and emotional skills and knowledge skills. They have math calculations. In each package, there is 100, so it's 1,000 divided by 100. Then they have a piece of road that isn't built. So they need to calculate the area that they need to build. Geometry, geography, and map orientation. They meet technical obstacles. That's called digital literacy, which is a very important skill for the 21st century. The escape isn't working. Try K. Oh, great job. In the Minecraft, there are many assignments, and you can see how each kid takes on his role. One is better in photography, the other is better in navigation, and they help each other. They call for help. You can see how it empowers them. When we prepare the kids today, we prepare them for a world of cooperation. We see that the world of the very talented doesn't exist anymore. Today, all workplaces look for teamwork capabilities, skills to lead and to be led, negotiation skills, and listening abilities. Come on, but I don't know where I am. Wait for me. Here you are in 43rd Street. Even if the other has a different opinion, it's something that I can learn from him. We need to take steaks. I will take 3 chickens. In the virtual world, every child can be the hero and the best inside the team. And the final result is something that all are proud of. It develops friendship and cooperation, and it reveals to you things that you didn't know exist within you. When learning in a virtual world, the emotional intelligence is developed. When do we learn? When we are happy, when we are having fun, when we feel pleased. If we are not pleased, maybe we will also learn if we feel pressure to succeed in the exam. So if I put the child in a place that he enjoys, learning will take place. What does this quote tell you? To care and love about the people around us and leave this illusion. Very good. Who wrote this quote? That is our assignment today. The name of whoever wrote the quote is the entrance code to the assignment room. That's what we do. We let them dive into an experience where they are independent. They are the leaders, while they need to perform the academic activities given to them. It's Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein, you are right. It's not that I copy from the blackboard, then I read, and then I need to answer questions. It's not like this. It's an experiential way to learn. It's a fun way, with friends, and you learn from it without feeling it. I turn to all the teachers. Try it yourself. You will benefit from it. Enjoy the experience like the kids, and then you will be able to enter the future with the kids. Friends, we need to end the lesson. There's nothing I can do. You will have a chance to continue next time.
That is so intriguing, Dina. Would you tell us some more about the social virtual school?
Yes, for sure. Just 1 second. I'm trying to do all this together with the screens and all on. Just a minute. There we go. Okay. Yes, it is a very good clip, Kathy. So I will tell you, at the onset of the coronavirus restrictions in Israel roughly 4 years ago, and with children confined to their homes, Oren Leibovich, the head of the SVS team, founded the Social Virtual School. Oren assembled a team of educators and technical support, united by a common vision and goal, establishing a virtual school within a virtual world environment guided by the principles of integral education. Initially, we explored various virtual platforms, engaging directly with children facing a lack of educational opportunities at home. As time passed and the children began returning to traditional schooling, our team continued experimenting with social virtual experiences, ultimately focusing on the Minecraft platform for further development. Upon realizing the challenges of obtaining permission to launch a standalone virtual school, we shifted our approach to integrating our technology within existing traditional educational institutions. We applied for support from the Israeli Ministry of Education's Research and Development Department. After being chosen from hundreds of other applicants, we embarked on 2 years of research and development within a standard primary school setting, all the while receiving financial and pedagogical support from the Israeli Ministry of Education. Presently, as we come near to the end of our developmental phase, we are delivering our course to 3 groups of children, 2 groups physically in the classroom as part of an after-school activity, and the 3rd group of kids we meet virtually on Zoom. We aim to finalize the developmental phase by the end of June 2024, with plans to offer our product next year to schools and after-school programs in Israel. The sluggish pace of development primarily stems from limited funding and the necessity to sustain ourselves financially while advancing our product. Rooted in integral education principles, our content and game mechanics and dynamics drive our curriculum. Currently, our focus lies on a 15-lesson course centered on sustainability, yet our pedagogical structures can accommodate a broad spectrum of academic content. Development encompasses social, pedagogical, and technical dimensions, with technical aspects being collaboratively refined alongside Build the Earth, BTE, a community-driven initiative aiming to recreate Earth within Minecraft on a 1-to-1 scale. I will now share my screen again. Just a second. Okay. Now I will provide a brief overview of the realm of gaming within virtual worlds. Multiplayer gaming in virtual worlds has become a defining cultural phenomenon among children and youth in the 21st century. Technological advancements have transformed gaming from solitary experience into vibrant communities, with statistics showing widespread participation. Understanding this phenomenon is vital for grasping its profound impact on young lives globally. Before we delve into the practices of the social virtual school, I would like to define integral education and its key principles. Some of you may remember my last year's presentation regarding teaching integral education in school. This will be brief, so we are all on the same page.
Yes, last year's presentation was excellent. We had numerous responses from our audience. Please make clear to this audience what integral education is and its key principles.
Okay, so there are some people in the waiting room, just to tell the moderators. Integral education, goals and principles. Integral education, as envisioned by its founder, Dr. Michael Lightman, is a holistic approach to learning that emphasizes the comprehension development of individuals. It involves nurturing not just intellectual growth, but also emotional intelligence, moral values, and spiritual awareness. Integral education recognizes the interconnectedness of all aspects of life and encourages individuals to understand their place within the broader context of humanity and the universe. It promotes self-reflection, mindfulness, social responsibility, and collaboration, aiming to empower individuals to lead purposeful lives while contributing positively to their communities and the world at large. This approach is often characterized by a focus on experiential learning, inquiry-based methods, and collaborative and interdisciplinary approaches to teaching and learning. When teaching integral education, the educator is required to constantly strive to strengthen and cultivate positive emotional connection between the group members. So, now that we have a clearer comprehension of both gaming in virtual worlds and integral education, I can portray the methods through which the social virtual school integrates integral education principles into multiplayer virtual environments. This approach empowers children to derive benefits from all realms, indulging in the enjoyment and excitement of Minecraft while honing their social skills and acquiring knowledge. So let us start with a few principles that we have. The game is pre-structured by SVS, and either a teacher or moderator is present and overlooking the players during the lesson. In this way, we are able to control a large component of the social dynamics. Each lesson is structured around three key components: a narrative, a social value stemming from integral education principles, and a pedagogical topic. In addition to the activities within Minecraft, we cultivate desired social skills in students through experiential learning methods such as connection games, group sharing, discussions, role-playing, and various interactive activities. I will now go and talk about some game mechanics and dynamics. In-game mechanics and dynamics are designed to foster social connection among participants by establishing environments where collaboration and teamwork skills are essential for successfully completing tasks. Following are several illustrative examples. So this is the good part. I'm sure you'll all enjoy it. Okay, here we go. Let's be kids for a little bit. In a specific lesson, participants are tasked, with crossing a lava stream to complete an assignment. The sole means of crossing the lava is by riding a strider, which is a Minecraft creature, as you can see in the picture. Riding the creature requires that each player should have several Minecraft items, such as a saddle, specialized food, and a stick. However, each player receives multiple copies of only one item needed, necessitating collaboration and sharing among the players for the team to accomplish the task successfully. This activity fosters skills in sharing and collaboration. I will now show you also how each lesson is accompanied by a player's guide. No, sorry, I'm going to stop this. Sorry, we're gonna go ahead. Here we go. And one more. Hopefully it won't happen again. It did. Sorry, just a second. I'm going to stop that one too. I just want to show you this player guide, so I can do it in a different way. No, it's not here. Let me just see. Okay, here we go. Can you see the player guide now?
Yes, we can. Thank you.
Okay, so this is something that accompanies every lesson. If the kids are virtual, they receive it virtually, digitally, and if they're physically there, we give them a whole booklet in the beginning of the course, and each page is for each lesson. And here you can see they have a step-by-step instructions with pictures. They're asked here to look at the instructions in-game. This is an in-game instruction, this blue thing. And then they're asked to go through the path, walk up this beautiful building. And then when they reach the top of the building, there's a roller coaster. First, they receive their prize, which is different types of armor. And then they go down on a roller coaster. And while they go down, which is really fun, very, very high buildings, they are asked to take a few pictures. Then they reach the pit where they have to ride the strider, what we talked about before. Then after they reach this other side of the lava stream, they go into the screens area where they can present their pictures. And this is something, we have different types of technology that our tech team actually pioneered. It doesn't belong, other places in Minecraft don't have this, like the presentation of pictures, and you'll see some other aspects. So just to go on here, there we go. Okay. I'm gonna go back. Gonna go back a bit more. Okay, so in our following Minecraft, whoops. There we go. In our following Minecraft example, each team member must capture a photo of one puzzle piece. Only after each player presents their piece does the puzzle assemble, revealing a figure. The figure's name serves as the code to unlock the door, advancing players to the next stage. This game dynamic cultivates a sense of integral participation within the team. So here we can see they put the pieces together, and
It's Albert Einstein.
And then they understand it's Albert Einstein. Okay. Another game dynamic that promotes teamwork involves in crafting a task that cannot be completed by a single player within a designated time frame. All players must collaborate to achieve the objective effectively. In our next example, the entire group is tasked with producing 100 loaves of bread. This comprehensive process involves sowing seeds, applying fertilizers, harvesting wheat, baking bread using the crafting table, and transporting the bread loaves to a truck. Upon reaching the goal of 100 loaves, the gate to the horse stable is unlocked, allowing players to embark on a ride in the nearby town, which in this lesson is set to Middletown, Maryland, USA.
Dina, are you saying that Israeli students are now in Middletown, Maryland, USA?
Yes, I am saying this, Kathy. We have geography and we use maps. As you've seen in the first clip, we use maps, and we show them the real world versus the world within the Minecraft that BTE has created. So it's really, really a lot of fun. They learn the geography in real time. And I'm going to show you here how they are. Each field here is for a different teams of 3, and they're sowing, they're harvesting, they're creating bread. And then you can see this person here, super glasses, he's running with his loaves of bread, very, very quick to put in the truck, the blue truck, in the chest. And you can see here, there's he's a counter. It says bread, 79 breads, now 67 breads. And the more loaves they put in, it counts. Now 56, and they need to make some more loaves, and they quickly go back to make some more loaves of bread. And if you want to see that gate open, then you'll have to join our lessons, Kathy. Okay.
We will do that.
It's a lot of fun. We have pioneered the technology. We call it glue, and it effectively binds players together, restricting their movement so they cannot separate beyond a predefined distance. This innovative game mechanic fosters interdependence among players, leading to cultivation of mutual consideration. We'll now see how the glue mechanic works. And now we can see these two players. They're going into the hut. In the hut, they get the glue and they're binded together. Actually, there's 3 players here. You'll soon see. And the girl they're continuing. We'll soon see the 3rd player in red. There he is. And he will stop. Now look what happens when he stops. Whoops, you see that? They're glued together, and there's a banner coming up. You can play only together. You can see the dynamics that we create with the mechanics. Okay, so to conclude, after 4 years of dedicated research and development, we have come to recognize the considerable potential of virtual worlds as an effective and adaptable platform for integrating integral education principles. Our commitment to furthering this initiative remains steadfast as we strive to achieve widespread adoption in schools and various educational environments. We're focused on expanding our product offerings to encompass additional courses across diverse content worlds. With optimism and conviction, we anticipate that through integral education in virtual realms, we can deeply resonate with children, offering enriching experiences that foster enjoyment, motivation for learning, and the refinement of social skills. And I would just like to end with these 2 quotes from the book of Proverbs. The sages said, "Train a child according to his way. Even when he grows old, he will not turn away from it." And this is what we're trying to do. We're training according to their way. What a better way than virtual worlds. And the next proverb, for you shall wage war for yourself with strategies. Of course, teaching is not war, but sometimes we have these little battles with kids. And if we do it their way, this is what I call strategies, using Minecraft. So that's it.
Oh, Dina, our heartfelt thanks for the visionary work of you and your team. And it's all for the next generation. We look forward to your next presentation for Ehud in some months or the next year anyhow. If there's time, I would like to ask you a question. I think maybe many of us are thinking this. Are there other people or companies doing the same type of work?
Yes, Kathy, there are some companies and people that are using Minecraft to have fun with kids. Some are even teaching kids. There's Minecraft education that some schools use. However, none of them are using the integral education principles. Some of them are not using multiple player worlds. They're like each kid works on his own in his own world. And if they are using multiplayer, sometimes it's more like competition. So I think we're basically the only ones that are trying to create this kind of mechanism and game.
Is there a way we could purchase your product?
Well, as I said, we are in the last stage of development. However, if you're interested in purchasing, we can adapt it to your needs. And just contact us. Use my Gmail. I think I put it here at the end of the presentation. If not, I'll put it up again. Just a second. Just 1 second. I'll show my email. And you're very, very welcome. Sorry. Contact us. We'll be happy to talk to you and adapt our product to you. This is didily@gmail.com. This is my personal email, and I will get you in touch with the whole team.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much, Dina, and for giving this presentation. Also, Kathy, for co-presenting. So yeah, it's really fascinating, huh, for us, for the adults. And you were asking us, let's be kids for a moment. So let's be kids, but also a little bit be an adult. Yeah, we don't want to jump on the table here. So let's see if we have questions here in our Zoom room. Again, you can raise your hand by going to the emoji on the lower bar. You can raise your hand like this here, and then you can ask a question live. We still have that time. But if we don't have a friend here asking a question, Yasmin, do we have another question from the chat or in YouTube channel? Oh, here we go. There's a question. Let's take the question here because it's great to hear. Please, if you want to unmute yourself. Right. Okay. So I'm hearing you were asking about adults if they can use it. So Dina, if you can hear me here, our friend is asking if how can we use this what you developed here with your friends for adults? Maybe there's a person who never drove a truck. You could drive a truck in Minecraft or connect with others the way you were sharing it. So how can adults use the system you developed?
Okay, so let me just start by saying that I think adults are just very tall children, or maybe sometimes we say children are very short adults, but we're both. And for sure, adults need education for cooperation, for collaboration, for teamwork. Everyone in this world, I think, needs this type of education. And you can actually see while we teach these kids that start with no education for collaboration, after a few lessons, they're actually starting to look at each other and helping each other and looking at themselves as a team. So I'm sure that this type can also help the adults that are drawn to this type of gaming. For sure, we can adapt it for grown-ups as well into their worlds, just using special mechanics that create this type of um, uh, social skills, I guess, and teamwork and what we believe in.
Great. Thank you, Dina. So let's see. I think we have time for at least one more question. Yasmin, do you have another question here written from YouTube or?
Yes, we have one more question I saw from social media. It's anonymous. Considering potential concerns about screen time and digital addiction among children, how does Mrs. Dina Cohen address the balance between utilizing multiplayer gaming like Minecraft for educational purposes and mitigating the risk associated with excessive screen time? Do you want me to repeat?
No, it's okay. I understand the question. It's a very good question. Yeah, like I said, the first thing that really helps with all the disadvantages of the gaming is that we construct the worlds, and everything is pre-constructed, everything is safe. The dynamics are safe, because sometimes when the problems of going into the Minecraft, not being overlooked, sometimes kids can go into conflicts and competition, and there are some negative aspects to it. About screen time, yes, it's not like we think that the whole school needs to be on screen. Of course, we believe that the physical is very important, but it is another way. And like I said, it's something that the kids do anyway. So instead of battling the screen time, let's do it what they like and what we like at the same time, what we want to gain from this for them and what they want to gain, and we, just combine them. In Hebrew, there used to be a advertisement of yogurt, and for him it's a sweet yogurt, and it said for him it's a treat, and for the mom it's milk, like it's calcium and everything that we want the kids to have. So this is basically what we want. We want them to enjoy themselves, but at the same time we want them to learn how to connect and to talk to each other and to collaborate and to work towards each other and not against each other.
Wonderful. Thank you, Dina. So maybe we even have time for one more question. Is there another question, Yasmin, we want to take?
Yes, thank you. So the other question coming from YouTube: for regions without internet, what could be the alternative?
Physical connection games. I can teach you some of those as well. I don't know. It's like that we're in this virtual world because the internet is much stronger, because technology is much stronger. So yes, it is very dependent on that.
Great. So is there another question? Otherwise, I would have a question. We have a little bit more time. Yasmin, do we have another question pending? No. Okay. So because I was curious about, Dina, you were sharing about this beautiful, you are creating dynamics and you create mechanics to create dynamics, relational dynamics. So there's a strong, as you shared in the video, so there's a glue here. And it's all connected, what I heard, to values. And I think this is a big thing in contrast to other video games who maybe also have values, but maybe not integral values. So could you share more? What is, it sounds like there's a kind of triangle of value, dynamic, and mechanic. So could you share more about the value issue here, please?
Yes, thank you for this question, because it is the very important part of our mission. I used to create games. I still do create games physically, and we have different mechanics in the game. So, for instance, regarding competition, there is no competition, and if there's competition, it's against the time, not one against the other. All right. So this creates a feeling of oneness, of a group, and not one against the other. Also, so in order to create this, like this is a dynamic that we want to feel a part of the group. So this is the dynamic that we want, and the mechanic will be that the goal is for the whole group. It's not like two groups against the other, or one individual against the other. That's the mechanic. And so the goal, if you want to succeed the task, the whole group needs to collaborate. And that's the mechanic, and that's a dynamic, and that's the value. It's just an example. And we have more, like you said, with the glue thing, we were in the beginning, we didn't know if the kids will enjoy it. Who likes to be glued together? But they had fun. They asked it again. Every meeting, we also have a reflection at the end of the lesson for 10 minutes, and we ask them, what did you like? What did you want? What do you want? And we get lots of good feedback from the kids, so we can develop our product even better for them.
Great. So kids want to have glue here. They want to be glued together. That's what I'm hearing. So we have another 2 minutes. So I'm challenging our time a little bit, but I see that Hannah Golod is here and wanting to raise a question. I would like to give her the chance. Please go ahead. Can you please unmute?
Я хотела бы попросить Дину.
I would like to ask Dina to say a couple words about the possibilities to create a possibility just for communication of children from different countries.
So the question, what I'm hearing is there a way from kids from different countries speaking different languages, is there a way that they could also connect through your game? Is this what the question is? I hope so. So is there a chance
kids come from different countries can come together?
Right.
Yes.
With
yes,
different
sure.
languages also, right?
And different languages. Wow. Okay, so let's just start with if it's the same language, then for sure, like on Zoom, like we're doing it. I live in the south of Israel, and I'm meeting a group that each of them is from different places around Israel. And for different languages, we can do it. If, like, for example, right now in Zoom, right, we have different languages and we have translations. So yeah, and kids are kids, and I'm an English teacher, all right, and I teach kids aged 10, 11, 12. The kids that are the best in English in Israel are the kids that are playing gaming, that are playing in virtual worlds, multiplayer virtual worlds. My son, when the corona started, a whole year he stayed at home and he had no social connections, but he did have social connections with other players that are playing Minecraft. So this is a real, very, very big thing for kids, and yeah, we can with technology we can do anything, I'm sure, and it's only getting better.
Great. So thank you, Dina. We are a little bit over time. Apologize for this, but it was so interesting. Thank you so much. Appreciating your presentation. And
thank you very much, everybody.
so we keep going, and I just want to give